Hello guys, in today's video I would like to show you how to build a simple workflow, simple automation using the platform make.com. And what we want to achieve today, we want to scrape the data from Apollo. It's a very popular platform where you can retrieve the data, unlimited amount of leads, data about people, about companies, and so on. But we will be using Apify to scrape the data from Apollo. And then we want to put the data on Google Sheets, and it will look like this mini table. Currently, it just have one contact to show you an example. And once we have leads in our Google Sheet, we want to ask AI to automatically generate two emails. The first email, the first initial email that we will send to our leads, and then a follow-up email in case we didn't receive a reply. And then we want to integrate a cold outreach system. So in this case, for example, it's Lemlist, but we can use any other platforms that are a part of make.com that are integrated here. And then Lemlist will use our automatically generated emails and will send to. I hope this video will be helpful, will be easy to follow. There is no need to have knowledge in programming or coding or web scraping. I will try to show you the process step by step. Also, I will attach this template in the description part under the video, so you can download the template. You can just run on your make.com platform, or you can build this workflow together with me. Okay, so let's get started. We will be using 5 tools. Make.com itself, Apollo. I will just briefly show you the information we are interested in for the purpose of building this workflow. Then we will be using Apify, Lemlist, and Google Sheet. So let's start with Apollo. We will not be using Apollo in our workflow. Apollo is quite expensive if we want to just use Apollo and work with this platform to extract the data, download, etc. So that is why we will be using a cheaper tool, Apify. But basically, on Apollo, what we can do, for example, we can choose People tab, and then let's say we want to gather information about, let's say, senior managers in Poland. So we need to go to job titles, and here, as you can see, I already manually added here. If I type senior manager, yeah, here we go. We have the first filter, job titles, and then location. I typed Poland, and also what we can do, we want to choose email status verified, yeah, to have emails that later on we'll be using in our cold outreach system. And as you can see, we've got name, surname, job title, company name, email, phone number, and so on. So we will retrieve similar data in make.com. So we need to start with Apify. Let me create a new scenario. Create a new scenario button, and here we type Apify, run an actor. The first thing is to connect Apify with make.com. So we need to click on add connection type Apify API token. Connection name, I can call it a test Apollo web scraper. And now I need to provide API token. So if I go to Apify, you can easily sign up. By the way, you will get $5 as a budget that you can use. So there is no need to pay for anything. And believe me, if you want to play with this functionality with Apify, with different scrapers to test them, $5 will be enough. So here on this platform, in order to get API, we need to go to settings, API integrations, and here you've got your personal Apify, your personal API token. We copy and we paste it. And now we are connected to Apify. Now we need to provide an actor name. So if I go to Apify, I need to click on Apify Store, and here we can actually search for Apollo, and we will be using, as you can see, there are a lot of scrapers that were built by users, but we will be using Apollo Scraper paper leads. And here, guys, as you can see, there are a couple of fields we need to populate. Cookies, Apollo login email, password, and search email. When it comes to these first three fields, actually you can choose whether you will provide cookies, and that is the way how you can connect your Apollo account with the scraper, or you can register on Apollo and then you will provide your login and password. But no need to actually register here. You can just go, we can just put cookies here. So how we will do it? Here we've got instructions. So first of all, we need to install cookie editor. And you will see button add to Chrome. So you click it and it will be added to your browser. And then we need to go to, you need to log into Apollo account. And here, once you are on Apollo web page, you need to click on extensions, cookie editor that will appear. And here we click on the export button, export as JSON, done. Now we go back to Apollo scraper, we remove everything and we add cookies. And that's it. Our Apollo is connected to this scraper. Now, search URL. Here we need to provide, let's say, basic filters based on which scraper, Apify scraper will search for the data. And I already have a few filters: email status, job titles, and location. So basically what I can do, I can just copy this URL and save it here. Because in this URL, we can see the most important information about location and about title and also email status. And what else? Total number of records required. Here we can just put 5 to limit the number of records and not to spend our whole budget. And then you can click save and start, and now it will be running. Here we can see number of record scrapes per run by this actor is limited to 25 for free users. So we will see 25 results. And if we go to the output tab, actually we can see some information. Okay, maybe for now, let's ignore how it looks like here, because anyway, we will run Apify in our account on make.com. And here we just quickly run this scraper. So once you run it here, it will automatically appear in your list as an actor on make.com. I just need to make sure that I've chosen a correct one. Okay, I think I ran it under different connection. Just let me choose this one, Apify scraper. Yes, this one, contact detail scraper. You can click on map and you will see actor ID, and you can compare to the actor ID that you've got here. Okay, actually we are interested in this one. Apify scraper. And now run synchronously, we want to choose yes. So it means that we want, first of all, to collect the data in this first node, Apify. And once we have data, then next modules in workflow can use the data from the first module. So make sure you choose yes. And then we will ignore build, timeout, and memory fields because they are more like technical ones, and they are used by developers, so by people who actually create actors. For us, the most important field is input JSON. So to populate the data here, we need to go back to Apify, and now we go to actors, Apollo scraper, and we need to go to JSON tab and copy this JSON code and paste it. And the most important information in this JSON code is actually here, the URL. So we are giving instructions to the actor to scrape the data only, to scrape only sites that have title senior manager in Poland, email status confirm, and then we limited our count to 5. So no need to change this code. We can click on save. And the second step, we want to get information. Yes, so once the actor is done with its job, we want to get the results. So we can just search for Apify, get dataset items, and here, just let me compare connection Apify scraper here, dataset, we want dataset from the first node. For now, it's not available because we need to run the first module. So let's run it. For now, I will delete the second one. So let's run our first actor. Value must not be empty. Okay, guys, I need to choose Apollo scraper. Save. And it's running. and we just got one results. I need to switch actually to Apify scraper. Okay. Manual. Let me check. Okay, AVI. Yeah, it's correct one. Okay, so we run this workflow and it's finished successfully. So now let's add Apify get dataset items. Here we need to choose the attribute dataset ID from Apify 1. So from this node, just put it here and save. And now let's run one more time. So now we want to see the list of leads after running the first node. And to check it, we can click on this button, bundle 1. Actually, it shows 0, so it means that it cannot search for the data. And let me check what might be wrong. I will go to Apollo, I will refresh the page and remove all filters. Actually, it's good that we can see how it works. We can see how we can test different scenarios in case we're experiencing some difficulties. So people, email status verified, done. Job titles, manager, done. Okay. And location, Poland, done. Yeah, and we can see around 9,000 results. Yeah, so we've got information. Let's copy this URL one more time. Paste it here. Okay. Let's run it, save and start. Output. Okay, and now if we go to actors, Apollo scraper, JSON, and we copy this JSON code and paste it here. Save, run. As you can see, it's running here in Apify. It uses memory. Yeah, guys, now we got results. Because this is part output, as you can see, we've got multiple bands, 25. So by default, when you run Apollo scraper, you will see 25 leads. And if we click on the bundle 1, what we see first name, last name, LinkedIn URL, title, email status, photo URL, a lot of different attributes, a lot of information that a lot of data that might be helpful. Okay, so next step is to collect this information in Google Sheet. I will create a new spreadsheet let's call it test Apollo scraper. And we want to have the following attributes, so similar to what I had here. I would just copy, paste. So we want to see name, surname, position, company, website, industry, phone, email. You can add Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and so on. And now let's add Google Sheet. Google need to connect make.com to Google Sheet. You click on add, sign in, and you will be connected. Search method, select from all. Spreadsheet ID, if I go to my new file, spreadsheet ID will be here in the URL between d/and/edit. So I copy, paste here. Automatically sheet name will be given, sheet 1, yeah, correct. Table contains headers, correct. And now we want to match the data from Apify dataset with Google Sheets. For now, I will click on save. I will not populate these fields because, guys, I want to add one more very useful note. Let me, for now, let me unlink these two nodes, unlink, and I will create a new one, which is called JSON parse. And here I will add JSON code from this node. I will add it here, and I will add just a part of this code, because currently in this node we have 25 leads, and for the purpose of testing I want to take only, let's say, 3 leads, and I will run all next steps only for those 3 leads. So there will be no need to run Apify actor, and as a result I will not spend my budget. So let me do it. In order to add information only about the leads, I need to click on the syncing button, and here download output bundles. And here we can see JSON code. It contains information about 25 leads. I want to copy only info for 3 of them. So what we can do, we can type first name and just one moment, guys. Let me do it one more time. Output, first name, so we see that it starts from here. Control C, Control V, first name. It's the second first name, and it's the third first name, fourth one. So, okay, I want to have information only for the first 3 leads, let's say. It's just enough to copy this part, okay. Control C. Now we go to JSON string. We passed it here, remove comma, and at the end we need to add square bracket here, and the same square bracket at the beginning of JSON code. Save, and it should run successfully. So now we have information. Maybe let's run one more time. So it successfully goes to to JSON. Yeah, so once we added JSON code, what we can do? We can unlink the relationship between these two modules, unlink. So we will not run Apify anymore. We got 3 leads here in JSON, and what we want to do, we want to move this clock button to this module. So it means that once we run workflow, it will automatically start with this JSON module. Okay, so I will move Apify here. We do not touch it, and now we've got JSON, Google Sheet. And now let's continue working with Google Sheets node. Now we need to populate data. So we want to have first name from the JSON module, and here we go, first name, then surname, here we got, last name, position, or maybe title, it might be called, yeah, title. Just make sure that you are selecting current title, not from employment history. Company name, I think it's called organization, or maybe company, no, organization name. Organization name, yeah, it's this one. Website, or domain, nope. Organization should be under organization. Do not see it for now. Okay, let's skip website, industry. Organization, industry. Yep, we got it. Industry, font. Available, and email. Email. Okay. Yeah, so we cannot find for now any phone number and email, so maybe let's try to run this module. This module contains unsafe changes. Okay, let's save, run. Google Sheet. Okay. Let's save for now what we've got. I will just remove phone here. Save. Okay, let's run. Okay, done. And now let's try to find phone number. Oh, not here. And if we search for phone number here, Control F. Primary phone. Okay, it's available. Available. And what about website? Yeah, website as well. And let's take a look at our Google Sheet. We've got some information. I will pause this video now and we'll try to figure out why I cannot add website and number, and I will come back to you guys. Okay guys, now it should work. So if I go to Google Sheet and I go to website, I type domain. Yeah, we've got it, organization primary domain. We added here, and phone number, primary phone. Okay, number, we've got it here. Save. So what I actually did, I select and copy code for 3 leads from this node and paste to JSON one more time, because maybe I copied pasted something in the wrong way, and that is why I couldn't find missing attributes. So now we can run these 2 nodes, and let's see if we get data in Google Sheets. Yeah, here we go. We've got name, surname, position, company, website, industry, phone number error because it starts with plus, so we will fix it, and email. Email not unlocked because I need to, because on Apollo probably we need to, now we can run workflow, and theoretically we should get information in Google Sheets. So let's go to Google Sheet. Yeah, and we got name, surname, position, company, website, industry, phone, and email. Phone, actually there is an error because as you can see, phone number starts with plus. So if we go to Google Sheet, we can quickly fix it. Phone, just add bracket here, and it should help. Save. I will clear the content here, and now again run. Yeah, now we have phone number. For this contact, actually phone number and website is not available, and we got email. Here you can see that email not unlocked is visible. It's just because on Apollo, what I've noticed, you need to click access email, yeah, and then you see detailed information, and I believe it can be done via search settings instead of course manually clicking on access email button. But we will not dive deeper into this right now because we are testing this workflow. The most important is that we receive email attribute, so in case we want to build this for our business or for the clients, it can be easily fixed. Maybe it's just the question of getting a proper access to this data or your visibility settings. Okay, now a next step. So we have data in the Google Sheet. Now we want to create 2 emails using AI. So let's add a new model, OpenAI, ChatGPT, and we will choose create a completion prompt, and it will be our first email that we will send to leads. First of all, you need to connect OpenAI with make.com, and you can find more details on the internet, or you can just click it. And if you are a new user, OpenAI, you have some budget, so again, no need to pay to run and test workflows. Actually, in my case, I am already connected. I will try to make a separate video how to connect the most important tools, make.com, like OpenAI, Google Sheet, and some other applications. And then select a method, create a chat completion. Okay, now we want to choose a model, so we will be using for mini, because it's this system, this model shows really good results and it doesn't cost a lot if you want to use this workflow later on for real case. Maximum completion tokens, again, I will not dive deeper into this now, but we'll put 500. Basically here you want to limit the number of tokens, so you will not run out of your budget, you will not use all your tokens. And we click save. Okay, so we are done with these models, but now we want to add a message actually. So first message will be with the role system, text content, and I will copy paste the text that I already have, guys, but since this template will be available in the description, you can just download the template and then you can click on this note and you will get text. So for the role system, I will be using this text. You're writing a first cold outreach email to, and now we want to make this email dynamic. So to first name. This is the first contact we are making with them. The goal of the email is to capture this person's attention. So again, first name should be added with a unique and compelling message and get them to book an appointment. The email should briefly introduce AI automation services and explain how we can help. Organization name. So we will pretend that we want to offer our AI automation agency services to this company. Organization name. Yeah, it's here. Attention, unique and compelling message, and to get them to make appointment. Okay. So we can help this organization. Okay, it's not actually the correct organization name because I took it from employment history. So let's fix it. Organization name. And this one. Streamline and automate business processes. Context about the person. First name. Now we will match information that we are giving to our OpenAI model. First name. And then title. Position. Yeah, so it goes here. Headline, we will remove company, organization name. Industry. Yeah, we got it. And then keywords that are also available for our list. Thanks to Scraper. Keywords will be added here, and then also location. If it's available, maybe not. Yeah, it is. Okay, we are done with the first message, and then the second message will be with the role assistant, and we will add the following. Write a concise and engaging email with a professional but friendly tone. Do not include subject line, introductions, or sign off, just the email body. So we want our message, our email starts with the phrase like, sure, here you get an email. You know, this phrase, some intro, the ChatGPT includes when it's giving you reply. Keep the focus on booking a meeting with Marina Tasevich at Automation Agency. Do not add any context or explanation, and here's the sender info. Okay, so we are done with the first module, and we will quickly add a follow-up. So basically what we can do, we can just copy this module that we've created, clone, connect, and we will make some small changes to the message. The first message with the role developer of them. Here, instead of this, we will just add the following. This is a follow-up cold email to first name. Okay. Previously sent an email but didn't receive a response. The goal is to re-engage again this person and encourage them to schedule a meeting to learn how we can help. Organization name. Guys, as you can see, it's quite easy. I just wanted to pay attention that we are giving quite simple instruction to ChatGPT. You can play with text. You can give more detailed instruction. You can add rules when it comes to format and so on. Okay, organization name here, and the rest fine. Okay, and also for assistant, again, just a few changes here. Write a brief and polite follow-up email to re-engage. First name, tone should remain professional, friendly, focused on booking an appointment, and again, do not include all these details. Save. Okay, so now we are done with this. Let's run workflow. And let's see our initial email and text for the follow-up email. Okay, we got an error. You can increase your rate limit by adding a payment method to account. Okay, so in order to me continue using OpenAI, I need to have budget there. Let me fix this. Okay, guys, it seems I know what's the issue. Here I'm getting a message that I have a limit. This model, C40 Mini, has a limit, requests per minute, limit 3, use 3. So what I will try to do, I will try to minimize the number of leads, because currently in JSON node we have information about 3 leads. So I will keep, for the purpose of testing, only 1. So what I should do, I should remove the second and the third. So basically it starts from here till the end and save. Okay, now let's run. Now in Google Sheet I should see only one row. Yeah, correct. and now it's been successfully executed. I click on the first email, and let's see. To see the email generated by AI, you need to go to Output Bundle 1, and then you will see result. Hi Witold, I hope this message finds you well. As a leader at this company, you understand the importance of efficiency and innovation in the transportation industry. At Automation AI Agency, we specialize in AI-driven automation solutions that can streamline your manufacturing processes, enhance operational efficiency, and reduce costs. Imagine what you could achieve by automating routine tasks related to trailer and suspension systems. Our tailored solutions can help your team focus on what really matters, delivering high-quality products to your customers. I would love to discuss how we can support your company in achieving its automation goals. Could we schedule a brief call to explore this further? Looking forward to hearing from you. Amazing message. I think I would spend time, preparing such personalized email to Vito, to the head manager in this Holland company. Okay, and now let's check follow-up. I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to follow up on my previous email regarding how we can assist your company in automating business processes. If you're interested, I would love to schedule a brief meeting to discuss this further. Please let me know a time that works for you, or feel free to suggest a convenient time for chat. Amazing, guys, amazing. I really love these messages, these emails. And now the last thing that we should do, we will connect sales system lamlist. Okay, and here I want to choose add lead in campaign. So now what we want to do, let's say if we explore a real case in Google Sheet, let's say we have 200. Yeah, so we have data about 200 people, the company's websites, phone number, the personal working emails. So now we've got information about leads. So we have emails, and now we want to use lamlist. We will create a campaign that will automatically send the first email to these people, and then if we do not receive a reply, a follow-up email will be sent. So first of all, we need to connect to lamlist, and on lamlist, once you login, you need to go to settings, and here integrations tab, API keys. Yeah, so you will get you click on generate a name, and then you copy API and paste it here, and two apps are connected. Now we want to provide a campaign ID, so let's do it from scratch. Create new campaign, email, and we need to rename a campaign. Let's do it test scraper make.com campaign. And now what we want to do, first of all, subject. So we want to have a dynamic subject, so we will include in curly brackets first name, Marina Automation AI Agency call, for example. Yeah, and here we want to create a first variable, so let's call it and you will see where it will be used. First email, create variable first email. So we want to have subject name, first email from AI. Okay. And then one more email. Sender for email steps. For now, I will add myself because I don't want to send the email generated by AI to the leads that we have in our workflow. Okay, and then the second email will be follow-up. So basically what I can do, subject will be the same, just here we will add it, and then it will be follow-up email, also in brackets, create variable. Okay, next. Okay, and now let's go back to make.com campaign ID. Let me refresh. Yeah, test scraper make.com that we just created, and then we need to add some details. Okay, email, first name, last name. So basically now, guys, we are telling Lemlist use first name, last name, email, these details of our leads that we already got on previous steps. Company name, organization name is called, organization name, job title. As you can see, there are some attributes that are mandatory by Lemlist. Title, LinkedIn URL, picture we will skip, phone, company domain. Okay, and now it's very important for us, custom fields. Add item. So we need to add 2 items to our campaign list. The first item is actually our first email. First email. And the second one is content of the first email. So just make sure that we are using content from the first email, from the initial one, not follow-up. Okay, and then key two, it will be follow-up email. I think I need to add it in curly brackets. Just a moment. Follow-up email. So it just should be first email and follow-up email, exactly the same variable names we added on Lemlist platform. And now content for follow-up email. Let's find it. Content from OpenAI Model 7. Yeah, from this one. Content. Got it. Save. Okay, and now, actually, guys, what we can do. Yeah, I think we're done. So let's run a workflow. So we have one lead. That information about this lead goes to Google Sheets. Then AI automatically generates first email, follow-up email, and then the information goes to Lemlist. And if we go to LAM list, actually what we can see, we see this lead. Yeah, and information about him. And if we go here, automatically we see first email body generated by AI and follow-up email. And then, of course, we can launch this company. So imagine have 500 leads that you got using this workflow. You have automatically generated emails. You connected all these with LAM list, and then you will have all these leads. You will have all emails ready, and in one click you can send all these emails, and then thanks to LAM list, you can track current stats of your campaign. I think, guys, it's really powerful flow. As you can see, it's not difficult. Once again, I will attach this template so you can download it. You can go through these modules in more details. You can build this workflow from scratch. Of course, there are some things that can be changed, enhanced, improved, and the workflow can be even longer. For example, we can add one more module. AI will analyze information about a specific lead and will prepare information specific person, taking into account the industry, company, an industry company, all information, and this helpful information like PDF file or checklist can be included in email. So we will reach out to our leads, we will send the first email, and in the first email we can already add some value. Yeah, we can share some useful information our potential audience. Okay, guys, I hope this video helpful, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you. Bye bye.